The whole town was absolutely buzzing with excitement, because today they weren't just celebrating any ordinary heroes. This wasn't your typical festival, and you could feel it in the air. There was a special kind of energy, a sense that something truly memorable was about to unfold. People of all ages, from toddlers to grandparents, gathered in the heart of the town, their faces lit up with anticipation and pride. They were celebrating their own, neighbors, friends, and most importantly, two beloved pets who had become the heart and soul of the community. The sense of togetherness was almost tangible, as if every person there was part of one big extended family. Baekdu and Sora led the parade, riding high on a float shaped like a giant diving board, flags waving, music playing, everyone cheering their names. The float itself was a masterpiece, decorated with colorful streamers and banners, and the sound of laughter and applause filled the streets. It was impossible not to smile as the parade wound its way through the town, with Baekdu and Sora basking in the spotlight, tails wagging and eyes sparkling with joy. Kids ran from booth to booth, trying out silly games, giggling as they took their first brave dives into mini pools with the champs cheering them on. There were ring tosses, face painting, and even a best bark contest that had everyone in stitches. The festival was a playground of happiness, where every child felt like a champion, and every parent beamed with pride. As the sun dipped low, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, twinkle lights flickered on, casting a magical glow over the festival grounds. The air was filled with the scent of popcorn and sweet treats, and the laughter of friends echoed into the evening. It was time for the big moment everyone had been waiting for. I watched as Baekdu and Sora climbed the platform, spotlights catching their fur, the crowd holding its breath. The anticipation was electric. Every eye was fixed on the stage, every heart beating just a little faster. You could feel the admiration and love radiating from the crowd, all rooting for their hometown heroes. They leaped side by side, soaring into the air under a sky filled with fairy lights, landing with a perfect splash and a wave of applause that echoed through the whole square. It was a moment of pure joy, a celebration not just of their talent, but of the spirit that brought everyone together. The cheers were deafening, and for a second it felt like time stood still. And then, boom! Fireworks exploded overhead, painting the night in shimmering colors. The sky came alive with bursts of red, blue, and gold, each one brighter than the last. People gasped and pointed, children squealed with delight, and the festival square was bathed in a magical, unforgettable glow. Families hugged, kids waved sparklers, and for a moment, the whole town felt like one big family, proud, joyful, inspired by the courage of two unforgettable pets. Strangers became friends, and friends became family, all united by the happiness of this extraordinary night. That night, as the last sparkler flickered out and the festival slowly wound down, I realized something. When a community comes together to celebrate its heroes, big or small, it's pure magic. The memories made tonight would last a lifetime, and the bonds formed would only grow stronger. And just when you think the festival's over, guess what? Next time, a very special guest is coming home. Stay tuned. Because in this town, the celebrations and the surprises are never really over.